5 really easy tips to start saving today that everybody can implement, including you right there. Welcome to The Clever Dad. My name is Jasper and today we're going to go over 5 tips that you can implement today to start saving. And it doesn't matter if your income is high or low. It doesn't matter what amount you're going to try to save with these tips. The main thing is to change your mindset and to actually start saving and get into the habit of saving. That's what counts. That's what I want to achieve today with you. So, number 1, and this is maybe very straightforward, but it goes wrong most of the time. So bear with me. Number 1 is to start creating an overview of your income and expenses. And I know that you are thinking like, yeah, like my income is, I earn pretty much this or that. My expenses, yeah, I know what my expenses are. Like I spend, I don't know, $500 on this, $700 on this. For clothing, I spend maybe $300 a month. And this is the problem. It's more or less, I think. That's the whole thing, because you think that you spend a certain amount and that your income is a certain amount. Actually, you always spend more than you think if you don't make a proper overview. So start right now, go into your online banking, use the app on your phone, and start writing down how much you spend every month. Yeah, do it now. I'll wait. Yeah, you got it? Okay, so let's continue. And now you know how much your income is every month, what you get in your bank account, and how much you spend every month. So bottom line, you know how much you have left to spend on random things or how much you can actually start saving. So what you need to do is look at that number that is left, and it doesn't matter if it's $5, $10, $100, $1,000, doesn't matter. The amount is not important. What matters is that you start saving that money from today. That will get you into the habit of saving, and that will lead to a big savings amount eventually that you can use to do fun things with or save for something. Number 2, save automatically. And this is, again, maybe an easy one or straightforward, but it can really help you because some expenses are deducted automatically from your account every month. And in the same way, you can start saving automatically. So what you need to do is go to your online banking, to the app on your phone, on your tablet, and set up a recurring payment to yourself, to your savings account every month. So what I do myself, I have set up in my banking environment a recurring payment from my checkings account to my savings account the day after my salary gets paid. So my salary gets paid today, tomorrow there's a recurring payment going automatically. I don't need to do anything to my savings account. And that helps me because even without touching it, it goes to my savings account and I cannot get tricked into spending it on something that I probably don't really need, or I can't remember that I bought anything like 6 months later, but instead I save it. So start doing that from today and you will see that you don't need to think about it. It's out of your head, but it will get into your savings account and it will start adding up over time. Number 3. Start saving small amounts by roaming off your expenses. So if you spend $3.50, make it 4 and put that 50 cents in your savings account. And again, 50 cents in itself will not really do anything. But if you do that a few times a day or a few times a week, and in the end a few times a month, then over time that will start adding up to a substantial amount. And again, with a lot of banks, you have the option to do that in your app on your phone, online in the online banking environment, where you can actually use an option to do what I just told you, but then automatically. So I'm going to show you now actually on my phone how I do that with my bank. I'm using Bank, it's an online bank, and I will show you right now. So how I have set this up. So here you see actually another tip, so that we make 6 tips, is to use separate accounts for all separate types of expenses. Okay, so here we go. I go into gifts. This is the account that I've set up for automated saving. So what you see here is that every day there is a daily auto-save total. And what that does is, for example, this one says grocery. So yesterday I went to do some grocery shopping, and what my bank automatically did for me is it off and put that 72 cents in my savings account. So all these small amounts added up together makes 181 euro right now, and that's over the last couple of months. And if I go into the balance prediction, it shows that the end of the month, and today is February 18th, so that's more or less 10 days left, I would save another 13 euros. So that's more or less €1 a day. So you can do the math. That's around 30 a month, or 360 a year. And again, this depends on how much you spend and how much money is coming into your account. Because also on incoming payments, it will round off and put it on your savings account. So I've set a goal here of 500 euro. And that's just money to do something fun with. Okay, so that concludes number 3. Number 4, use a piggy bank. And I know you may have one for your kids, but also get one for yourself. And again, you don't need to spend money on getting one. You can just make one. Take a carton box, tape the bottom, put a hole in the top, and you can start putting your coins in it. Because everybody will have some loose coins laying around the house, in the kitchen drawer, in the car, in your sock drawer maybe. Take all those coins, and whenever you find a coin, put it in the piggy bank. And in the end, again, over time it will accumulate, and you will have some nice money to spend on something fun. Go for dinner, buy something nice for your wife. I don't know, but you can do something fun with it while you're not really even noticing or putting effort into saving it. So that's number 4. And then number 5, the last one, is set a goal for yourself. And again, this may sound simple. It is simple, but this is the one that is in your head. It will help you to save and to put some effort into saving every month, every week, by having a goal. If you know what you're saving for, it makes the process easier. It makes it easier to put that money aside. And then in the end, if you reach your goal, you will feel that you've accomplished something. You were saving up for it. You waited. You went through the process of saving it, waiting for it. And then when you can actually buy something or go on that holiday that you've been saving for, then it will be extremely rewarding. And it's much better than just taking the money out of your account and spending it, and then later in the month realizing that you would actually need that money for something else. So what you need to do now is, instead of spending that $50 on something that you will not remember in a few months from now, put it aside. And then in a few months that will accumulate if you do that time and time again, and you will have some savings to spend. So tell me in the comments below what you are saving for, what your goal is, because I'm curious. Right now, you just saw this 500 savings goal that I have. That's to do something fun with the kids, hopefully when all this pandemic lockdowns are over. But do let me know what your saving goal is and how you are trying to accomplish it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.